rental crisis in and around Knoxville continues to get worse as demand for apartments grows and the supply is not keeping up.
Now, 6 News side reporter Dominic Webster spoke with lawmakers today asking what can be done to control the high cost of living.
As rent prices continue to rise in Knox County, so does the call to action for local governments to do what they can to fix the rent issues. A group of renters has created a union to bring attention to the problem.
I really applaud the folks for creating the union in the city of Knoxville just to start this conversation, if nothing else, to say, let's talk about what needs to happen. And to be honest, it begins at the state level because the state put the hard line that says locals cannot do anything to take a look at managing the rental prices.
That hard line he's talking about is Senate Bill 363 that passed several years ago. That keeps caps on rent prices out of the hands of local government. It states that no local government has the authority to enact a law that would place requirements regarding inclusionary, affordable, or below market value housing. The issues with renting homes at an affordable price has been building for years and is now breaking the surface.
Goes back many years. Maybe even as far back as 2008 when we had the Great Recession. And there was a period of time when literally no homes were being built, no apartments, no duplexes, nothing was occurring just because of the unavailability of funds for developers and builders.
Senator Richard Briggs also mentioned the nationwide shutdown during the COVID-19 pandemic as another reason this issue has persisted. He also said there's a third reason that deals with the city councils and county commissions in regards to their zoning.
At least what's been a trend in Knox County and Knoxville is that many of the neighborhoods do not want multi-unit housings to be built in the neighborhoods.
Lawmakers say something needs to change.
Tennessee state, they always talk about local government is the best. However, they are continually preempting our cities and counties from being able to help the people in those areas and giving some protections to folks who are renting. It has to change because this is so unfair to the people in Knoxville and across the state, quite frankly.
Representative Gloria Johnson says that she is constantly getting calls from her constituents saying their rent has nearly doubled over the past year. Reporting in Knoxville, Dominic Webster, WATE 6 on your side.
Rent nearly doubled. That's amazing. Okay, Dominic, thank you. Now, we're told Representative McKenzie is hoping to bring legislation that would give power on rent control to local governments. Big change there.
Yeah, we also spoke with a local realtor about the state of the housing market in Knoxville. He says the market is still relatively competitive, but it's only a fourth of what it was like before the pandemic.
People looking to buy their first home, for instance, are in a pretty tough spot. Mortgage rates are high. That creates what inventory is out there is relatively expensive. So for those first-time home buyers, those are the people who are feeling the effects of this market more acutely than other demographics. And on the rental side, we saw rental demand just skyrocket in 2022. In the latter half of 2021, that has slowed down meaningfully, but we're still seeing rents grow probably above the pace of incomes at this point, which is ultimately due to a lack of supply on the rental side as well.
Hanson Sales says, thankfully, to help with the lack of units, there are a record number of places that will be entering the market in the next year to year and a half. A lot of construction going on. He says to fix the issue is to have a steady supply of housing options for people.